Welcome back to the channel, to all of my subscribers. Thus far, I am Charlie, Chef Charlie to be exact. Welcome back to Charlie's Kitchen. So I wanted to give you guys a FYI. I am going to be down for 4 to 6 weeks due to having surgery on the exact date of July 26th. So I need something from you guys. I need you guys to keep making the channel great while I'm down, so that our algorithm can be built up and stay steady until I come back. So how you could do that for free is just basically reviewing the older videos. If you haven't reviewed some of the newer videos, view those, give it a like, give it a share, and then that will keep us at the highest algorithm on YouTube. Okay, so can you do that for me? I would so appreciate it. You guys have been real champs thus far. So let's get into what I'll be cooking today. Being that I'm going to be having surgery, and if you're wondering where I'm at, I'm on my balcony right now. So if you're wondering what I'm going to be cooking today, I'm going to be cooking, what am I going to be cooking? Tortilla soup. And that's primarily so when I'm down, when I do want some soup or something. I'm going to probably be doing some chili beans sometime this week as well, to put in my deep freezer while I'm down. And those are certain things that you could be doing as well, not just for surgery, right? But if you don't want to be cooking every day, especially while it's hot, you can make, tons of meals ahead of time. Put them in your either Ziploc containers or Ziplocs, or in containers is what I meant to say, and put it in your deep freezer for a later date. Make sure to mark them so that you can know exactly when you cooked them and how long you can have them for, right? So today I'm going to be doing tortilla soup to store for when I'm down, but also I will be making some tuna as well. So stay tuned and make sure to check out the video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. It really does help the channel to grow. See you in a bit. So I wanted to get things in progression before I brought you back. So as you can see, I have my chicken in here. I have 4 leg quarters in this pot right here. On this side, I have 8 eggs because I'm going to use my Star-Kissed chunk light tuna that's in water, by the way. I got 4 cans, so to each can I use 2 eggs, so I got 8 eggs in this pot here. In this pot, like I said, I have my leg quarters that have already been cleaned. I cleaned them in vinegar, stripped all of the skin, also as much fat as I can get off of them. And then, that slime that you see sometimes on your chicken, that's the great thing about the vinegar. The vinegar helps to strip that as well. So now it's just a matter of seasoning my chicken. So this is onion powder that I'm putting in here. And then I'm going to get to my garlic powder. And what else am I going to put in here? I'm going to put a little paprika. Parsley flakes. And remember, this is the chicken for my tortilla soup that I'm going to be making today. Make sure if you have any questions, put them in the comments. and any other things that you have to ask me. You can ask also in the comments, okay? Or you want to give me your testimony if you've made tortilla soup. Tell me even what you normally put in your tuna, because I was planning on putting, oh, and that was garlic salt that I just put in, if I didn't say. And now I'm getting ready to put some sea salt. Okay, but what I was going to say is let me know what you put in your tuna. Have you ever made tortilla soup at home? And if you haven't, have you checked out any of the videos of me making tortilla soup? Okay, because if not, please check those out as well. Obviously, check out this video as well. Like, share. If you haven't subscribed to Charlie's Kitchen, please do so as well. I know sometimes I say that a lot, and in some videos I don't say it at all, because I don't want you guys to get bored of me saying that, and I don't want you just to think that I want you over here just for your subscription. That's not it at all. I just want the channel to grow, and the only way I could get that to happen is with your help, okay? So this is gonna be the last time I say it, at least in this video. But I'm gonna go ahead and let this chicken just cook and get as soft and as tender as possible. Then what I'm going to do is go ahead and shred it up, and then use the broth from this chicken soup, or the broth from this chicken, not chicken soup, but the broth from this chicken boiling, and then that's how I'm going to start my tortilla soup. Okay, so I normally use cilantro. I'm probably gonna put some cilantro flakes in here as well, and just let this chicken cook, and let my eggs boil as well for my tuna. Now today I'm not using celery in my tuna, but normally when I would make tuna I would use celery. I would use like a dill relish. I couldn't find dill relish at the store, so I got dill pickles, and I'm gonna chop them up in my tuna. Obviously I'm putting eggs in there, and I'm debating if I'm going to use my dried cranberries that I normally put in my tuna. That's something, if you don't like that there at home, you can omit that, okay? So that's not an ingredient that you have to have. I just tend to like it in there, but I tend to like the cranberries when I have celery. And since I'm not using celery, I don't know yet if I'm putting the dried cranberries in there, but that is something that you can do in your kitchen as well. And I use ocean spray cranberries. That's the only one that I use. But yeah, so I'll be back as soon as everything is finished cooking, so we can get to our next step. Okay, see you soon. Don't go nowhere. Okay, so I have my tuna in here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I've already chopped up some onions in there, and I just went ahead and put my pickles in here as well. And these are dill pickles, so I'm gonna go ahead and give these a little chop as well. And then I'm going to go ahead and add my chopped up eggs. that I've already chopped up, obviously. And you could chop up these pickles how you like. I don't know if you remembered, I said I had went to get the dill relish, but they only had sweet relish at the couple stores I tried. So I said I'm just gonna get the kosher hamburger dill chips and just chop them up. And then that'll give me like a, you know, like a thicker piece of pickle, which works for me because I love pickles. If you love pickles, put it in the comments. I am a person that loves pickles. Anytime I eat a hamburger, I'm always putting extra pickles. So I'm almost finished with chopping up the pickles. And then we're gonna add the eggs. And the chicken, by the way, that I was boiling is done. But I do have to shred it to start the process of the tortilla soup. I'm probably not going to show you guys that process because I figure you've already seen me make the tortilla soup before. I have other videos showing that, so I'm not just going to show you that again, right? But just so you know, that's what I was making today. And these are the pickles that I use by Market Pantry. If you don't know, that is at Target, kosher hamburger dill chips. So now we're going to go ahead and add the eggs to this. And I did 8 eggs. And you can see how I chopped the eggs. Not super fine. Gave it like a hard chop. And then we're going to go ahead and give this a stir with the mayonnaise. I think I'm gonna put a little mustard as well. But we're gonna give it a stir first with the eggs and the tuna and the onions. And what else do I have in here? Tuna and the pickles. So we give that a stir so we can incorporate everything together. We're gonna put a little salt in here. So I'm gonna use my sea salt. And then I'm using Miracle Whip. And I decided against using the cranberries, the dried cranberries today. And I was going to put some green onions in here too, but I decided against that too, since I used the white onions that I diced very finely. So that's going to give me the crunch that I want. So we're just going to mix this all together. And put a little black pepper. my black pepper. And then we're going to put a little of that cilantro. And that's just the cilantro flakes. Okay. And that's pretty much it. That's gonna be some really good tuna. And it's perfect for this time of the year, summertime, for you to just make some tuna. You can make, you know, like a salad with the tuna. If you wanted to use elbow noodles, you can also make a green salad with the tuna. You can make tuna sandwiches, tuna with crackers, and the list goes on and on. That is perfect. I just tasted it. It's just how I like it. And basically, when you make it in your kitchen, you want to make it to your liking, right? I made it to my liking, but you want to make it to your liking. So, as I always say, from my kitchen to yours, that is a rapiana, because that is super duper good. Yum, yum, yum. And I'm going to go ahead and eat me a little, and then come back and finish my tortilla soup. Again, if you'd like to check out one of my previous videos of the tortilla soup, the full recipe is right there. I'm not going to do that today and bore you guys to see it another time. But this is a rapiana, and until next time, from my kitchen to yours, bye bye everyone.